Okay, today I'm going to explain the process I went through in creating this tag. Um, when I started working with the idea, I did not have a tag here. So I thought, well, okay, I'll just make a tag. So what I did is I just used recycled cardboard, and I also used something that was shaped kind of like a tag, which is a card. If you take a card, it's rounded on both sides, all four sides. So you can actually take the card and put it on the cardboard and maybe make it just a little bit longer, and you'll have a tag. Then what you're going to need to do is, do a little hole here. There's the little hole there, and use a punch to punch the hole. And then what I did is I painted, I decided I was going to do like a red and pink kind of a color scheme. So I painted right over the cardboard. I didn't put a primer on it or anything. I just painted right over the cardboard because I knew that I was going to, do the collage over the painting. So what I did is I just painted the cardboard the color that I decided with leftover paint that I had. And I used red because, all of a sudden I realized that it was going towards the theme of love. And the reason why is because when I was looking at the magazines, which is the next thing I did, I looked through the magazines for color, and I decided that my color scheme was going to be red and pinks. And so I just started looking for color in the magazines. And of course, when you look through magazines, sometimes things just kind of pop out, and you just kind of, it changes your direction a little bit. So that's when I came up with the idea of love, because I found on one of the pages an advertisement that was a movie advertisement for, I don't know, some kind of a movie advertisement that I saw. And underneath the caption, which was the caption, was Tale of Romance. And I thought, that's cool. I thought, okay, well, it looks like it's going towards doing kind of like a Valentine's theme. And so I'm doing some things for Eve Avery. In the first place, I'm doing some love themes for some cards. So that's where it went. And so then I cut out all the different things that were in the colors of reds. And of course, I didn't use them all, but I can use them in other projects. And I randomly cut the pieces, but I found also a really cool rose on a project that the kids were working on yesterday, and they were doing flowers. So that was laying on the table, and it just so happened that I thought, hey, that's a cool image. So I took that image, and then I cut out the two people that were in the advertisement for the movie, and also the Tale of Romance, and I put them together. And then I went through my my material stuff that I actually have, like different fabric pieces and stuff that I actually had in a bag from another project I was working on. And I went through the bag, and I picked out something that I thought would be cool as an embellishment. I didn't want to overdo it, but I wanted just a little teeny bit of glitz. So I have a little tiny bit of glitz here as an embellishment. Then I found some red yarn in my yarn bag. I found some red yarn, and I did the yarn in the hole like like a little loop. And then I decided that I wanted some beads and wire, so I actually went into my wire and I got the wire, and this is like just decorative jewelry wire. And I took out my little trusty tool that I use, and I put the wire through the hole, and I found some really cool little beads, and the beads were red and silver, so I thought that was cool to to go with this little embellishment I had, and also the copper wire that I have on would be a nice contrast. And I put it all together, and that's how I did my tag. So the first thing you need to do is you need to decide either the theme you're doing your tag in or the color scheme that you're going to do your tag in. And just start, and you never know where it's going to go. It's a fun process, and it's a great way to use recycled cardboard, because this is just recycled cardboard from either a pizza box or a cereal box, and which I use a lot of that anyway. And now what I'm going to do is I took this tag and I took pictures of the photograph, the image, And I'm going to make this into a card, and I'm going to give this card to my husband for Valentine's. And what I also may do is reduce this image down really small and make a pendant. Put some resin over it and make it actually into a pendant that I can wear. So anyway, so that's my process, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you do in the tag technique. Use what you have. Don't necessarily go out and get anything. Just see what you can use. See what you can use in your tag that you already have in your stash. Okay? So, I appreciate you seeing my video. And I'm the Joy of Art Studio, and I'm located in Southern Pines. If you want to make a comment on the bottom, you can make a comment on what you did in your tag creation. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.